Hey everyone, it's Ethan Ormis back again for another video today, and welcome back to the channel, guys. We're here again for yet another video. Today we're back with ranking every movie and TV show I watched last week. I didn't watch any TV shows last week, but that's still the title. So, yeah, and I want to apologize because pretty much over the past like 4 weeks, this is the only video I've uploaded, and it's been on every Monday or Tuesday. And I apologize. There are actually going to be multiple uploads coming to this channel this week. I've been struggling to find content for this channel, but of course, with the end of Phase 4 in the MCU, I'm going to give you guys my Phase 4 review. I might separate it into 3 different videos, to be honest. I'm going to rank in the TV shows, the movies, and then just all of Phase 4. So yeah, we might do that. We might do back-to-back-to-back uploads for those. We'll see. As well, I'll probably give you my full MCU ranking sometime this week or next week as well. Plus, I actually have some Funko videos for the channel, and again, I apologize. It's just been really lackluster for this channel lately, and I do apologize. I'm trying to keep all my nerd stuff and movie and TV show stuff on this channel, but I don't really like doing individual movie reviews for... or in a video, sorry. Just, I don't know. I feel like I'm just not very good at it. So, and yeah, I definitely don't want to do a movie if I only watched it once. But yeah, let's talk about the movies I watched this week. So, my least favorite watch of the week, this was a pretty solid week, to be fair. Let me just say real quick. So, my least favorite watch this week was Pitch Perfect 2, which was ranked a 74 out of 100 for myself. I would like to watch Pitch Perfect 3, but I'm just not spending money on it. I'd have to rent it, and I just don't want to do that. So, yeah, I would have watched the whole trilogy this week, but unfortunately I didn't get the chance to, or I guess last week. But yeah, I'm just not paying to watch the third. I know the third is the worst, and I'm really not eager spending money on it. So, yeah, similarly, actually, I'd really like to watch Suicide Squad, I believe 2014, the David Ayer one. But again, I'd have to rent it. And I've seen it before, but I want to see it again for my rankings because I haven't watched it since I started ranking every movie and TV show that I watch. And I'd like to rank it, but again, I'd have to spend money on it. So sometime in the future, I will see it again, just hopefully without having to spend money on it. Nonetheless, let's move up to the great tier. I watched X, the horror slasher Ty West film that came out earlier this year. And it's actually a two-parter movie, really. Pearl is the sequel, which I really want to watch. It was actually when I first seen the trailer for it, I'm like, oh my god, this looks awesome, and I really wanted to watch it. Unfortunately, I just never got around to it, and it's no longer in theaters. So eventually, I will probably watch that sometime this year, or before the end of the year. So yeah. Anyways, an 86 out of 100 for X, but still very much enjoyed it. Then moving on to Pitch Perfect number 1, or just Pitch Perfect, which I ranked an 87 out of 100. I love this movie. I've loved this movie ever since it came out. I've always been a really big fan of this movie and this series. Again, I think it gets worse and worse each time. The first two are pretty solid, especially the first one. The third one I know is bad, so again, not looking forward to watching that, but eventually I will. But with that being said, let's move on to an absolute classic, the 1975 Jaws, which I ranked a 91 out of 100. Honestly, I think this movie really holds up considering it's almost 50 years old, which is crazy. I didn't know that. I thought it was made in like the 80s, but no. 75 or 76, I believe it was 75, so it's very old. And my stepfather has always been really scared of water or of the ocean slash sharks. And I asked him after I watched this if that's why, and he said yes. He said actually, when this movie came out back then, a lot of people just were too scared to go in the ocean after seeing this movie, which is hilarious and totally fair. But yeah, a great movie. I think it really holds up. And yeah, or an amazing movie actually. I ranked it an amazing. So yeah, really, really amazing to be honest. So moving on to Dunkirk, a 93 out of 100, directed by Christopher Nolan. I absolutely loved this movie. It was fantastic. It is beautiful, and I love seeing how all the stories kind of intertwine. I've been trying to go through all the Nolan discography I'm gonna watch Tenet sometime, and Interstellar is like my number one movie to watch on my watch list right now. I just want to actually, have a couple hours to watch it. I don't want to watch it here at my desk on my computer. I want to watch it on my TV because I want to see it because I know it's a beautiful movie. So I'll get around to it eventually. But Nolan's discography or filmography, I guess, is fantastic. So yeah, with that being said, we'll move on to the newest release, Black Panther Wakanda Forever, which I also ranked a 93 out of 100. I really love this movie, and it's fantastic. I'm not going to talk about it, spoilers or anything, but rest in peace, Chadwick. And again, an amazing movie that's well worth the watch. One of the best Phase 4 projects, one of the best MCU projects, in my opinion. So, with that being said, we'll move on to my top three now. My third favorite watch of the week was Black Panther, the first one, which I ranked a 95 out of 100, which I really, really love. I think this movie literally gets better every time I watch it, in my opinion. Because the last time I watched it, I ranked it a 91. The first time I had ever seen it, it probably would have been like a 80, 85. So, like, I've seen it 3 or 4 times. I think 4 times. Each time, though, it just gets better so far. We'll see if that continues. Again, I'm a big Chadwick Boseman fan, so perhaps that's a big reason as to why I love this movie. But one of the best villains in it as well, without a doubt. One of the best comic book villains for sure. So, or comic book movie villains. Anyways, at number 2, we have 1917. The war film that came out a few years ago. I actually seen it in theaters, which was fantastic. I watched it again this week for the first time since then, and yeah, it was amazing. It's a minor perfect movie for myself, a 97 out of 100. I love it. It's beautiful. The cinematography is incredible, and of course the one take pretty much the whole movie, which is awesome. It's not really, but it is. It's fantastic. I love it. And my favorite watch of the week, oh no, sorry, actually, I forgot to add a movie on this list that I did watch. So up next, we have Captain America Civil War, which I ranked a 98 out of 100. Again, a just near perfect movie that I absolutely love. I love the Captain America trilogy. It's one of my favorite trilogies of all time, and it's fantastic. But at number 1, we have Captain America the Winter Soldier, which I ranked a 100 out of 100. A top 3 MCU project, I believe it is for me, ranks, because I think it's still number 2 right now, but it's very possible that Shang-Chi may surpass that. So yeah, there we go, guys. Those are my watches of the week. This is a really long one compared to some of the past weeks, so hopefully you guys did enjoy. I feel like I rambled a lot, but again, delivering content on this channel will be coming this week. Again, I apologize for the wait. So thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.